I'll try to be as unbiased as possible, but let's not waste any more time. Let's get straight into this thing. Cal L is going to be on the MC for you guys. Take it away.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the other genders. There are about 58 of them, I think. Welcome. You're all welcome. I don't care what gender you are. Welcome. This is E2C 200 or something. What? Midwest Mayhem 6. Welcome. Glad you're here. I'm even more glad if you're from the Midwest. No offense, SoCal, but you were born into it. It wasn't your fault. No, but we are about to start the crew battles. But before we do, I do want to give a quick shout out to Bo Scotty for that art you guys saw up here earlier. He's got more where that came from. But I am excited you guys all came out. We have crew battles. I'm going to give you a brief little description of who's playing. And obviously, Midwest is going to win, but cheer on California anyway. They're far away from home. They miss their parents, and I want you to just give them support, all right? And they don't suck, okay? Popsicles maybe, all right? That's it. All right, so from the Midwest, we have Ally, hailing from Michigan. Zenoto, also from Michigan. Ned representing Chi-Town, baby! Dark Shad from Ohio. MJG from Michigan. From Kansas. Sorry, MJG, that was rude. Everyone in the Midwest is from the Midwest. All right? And then Yeti from Minnesota. And if you do talk to him, he has an accent like this. He's like, Minnesota, I'm up out and about, right? Yeah, that's right. All right, and then SoCal, they're all from California. That's all you need to know. No, I'm just kidding. We do have Tyrant, Rich Brown, Zenyu, K9, Arvar, and Elegant. JJ Rockets couldn't make it today. Ally called him some names. He made fun of his long hair. We don't want to talk about it. It's really touchy, but give him condolences nonetheless. Oh my God, there he is. What? What? Well, sorry, but we do have the first match ready, if you guys are ready for it. Let me hear if you guys are ready for the first match. Okay. Did California join in on that one? Did you guys join on that cheer? I want to hear you this time, all right? You ready for the first match of the crew battles where Midwest is going to kick your... Just kidding. Are you ready? Golf clap. All right, awesome. All right, well, we're about to start. The first battle is between Ally and K9.
Have the first battle of the crew battle here at Midwest Mayhem 6 is going to be Diddy Kong versus Mario, Cloud9's Ally representing the Midwest, and K9's Bruce representing SoCal.
Yeah, the guy that wants to be the king of all things Smash. K9's Bruce with his very, very dangerous Diddy Kong. He actually has, a couple of other characters that he's been messing with, but I think they knew that they would need Diddy Kong to go up against the strength of Ally.
Diddy Kong is such a safe character in crew battles. Like, he has such great ways to just seal out stocks. Like, if you need to send someone in against someone in a crew battle, and you just need to take that one stock to finish them off and get to the next person safely. You can do that with Diddy Kong, but it doesn't matter here. Mario going off.
It doesn't matter how safe you are when Ally can just do that to you.
Indeed. Ally's so good. And there's a footstool, but I'm not going to lead to anything here.
Now, I was talking to Ally right before this, and he said that he was feeling a little bit tired, but apparently someone gave this man a 5-hour energy or something, because he is turning up right now. He started off a little shaky, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh yeah, I'm Cloud9's own Ally. What am I doing right now?
Oh, nice neutral air to up B combo coming out from Ally, keeping K9 stuck here. He's got to find his way to the ledge, especially with that flood.
Yeah, I always have been a big fan of Ally's flood usage. Like, a lot of people were always very curious, like, why do you use flood so much? Like, I don't really feel as if, it's anything. But what he does is he uses it to push you away, to get himself closer, and to reset to neutral. All of that was predicated on Ally having a massive amount of stage control. K9 could never once set his feet there.
Indeed, he's going to steal that combo from Bayonetta, the down tilt up air, kill confirmed, taking first blood here in the crew battle, and every stock's going to matter. Oh my goodness.
I thought he had it. I thought he was going big.
If K9 had DI'd that in, it would have definitely connected, but not to be the case here.
No, K9's too good for that. He definitely has a lot of good Mario experience. Obviously, Zenyu, a member of his team today, is a very, very solid Mario.
Oh, now I looking to get an air dodge extension onto that combo, looking to fish out that air dodge.
And now he just goes 3 forward smashes in a row. Like, that's classic Ally there. But he gets hit by sort of a read hoo-ha there. I gotta say that I'm really shocked that Ally was able to get hit by that. K9 waited to like the last possible frame to throw that out, but ended up getting it and evening up these stocks here.
Indeed. Now it's going to be K9's turn to just hold this stage. That's kind of how Diddy's going to get all his mileage here. And if he wants to claw back into this game slowly but surely, he just needs to do it with these safe little punishes, one at a time.
Stage control is difficult to keep against Ally's Mario, though, because he always is really good at getting into that center stage with Fireball into Nair. A lot of shield pressure, or it forces you to choose an option, and so Ally is going to be difficult. But K9 is putting on a heck of a show right now for SoCal. It's starting out hot. It's almost exactly even right now between these guys.
After Ally was down so much, this is an even game, but there he gets the neutral get up into the up smash.
And he held that banana forever because he knew that it would be useful. He knew that he would either put it off a shield and he could get a grab, or he was going to be able to get a kill off of it, and he does. He waits for the get up and gets the up smash. Had he rolled in, he could have just forward smashed him, so great option coverage there by Ally.
And Ally really wants to hold this stock for as long as he can. Oh, but he returns the favor.
And he gets it. He gets the cape on the side B. Great read there by Ally. Wow, that was good stuff. So he only loses 1 stock there, which is an amazing start for the Midwest.
He very much needs.
It's a 6v6, so 18 stocks for everyone. We see on this amazing graphic that Cal shouted out, thank you to Bo Scotty on Twitter. You can find him at Scotty Arts with a Z on the end. He gave us this artwork. We see K9 blacked out there. He falls to C9's own Ally. Ally looking large and in charge right now in real life.
Crew.
Yeah, in real life and on the picture.
This I think is the Midwest strategy here, is to like really get out, kind of like their strategy they attempted to perform against Japan, where they just wanted to like get a giant lead, snowball it, and then find a way to seal it in the end. And I think they're saving maybe Zenoto for that role in the final stop.
Like when you have the level of talent that the Midwest has, you can send one of your sledgehammers out early. Like, it's okay, because anything that goes poorly, like maybe Ally drops another stock, or maybe somehow K9 is able to take him down. It's okay, because Zenoto it showed against Japan that he can just go ahead and go off at any point that he wants to.
Zenoto, very strong player in crew battles, and so is Ally here. Being able to keep that stock really puts him in a much better situation to seal out more than 1 stock against Rich Brown. But right now, he's trying to find a way to land against these giant disjointed tail hitboxes of Mewtwo.
Oh, great combo there. Mewtwo's big body working against him there. That long tail he has, big body can send out some pretty far hitboxes, but it also means that Mario's quick aerials and combo game is going to be really, really effective.
All right, good recovery here from Rich Brown. That was a little bit of a tense situation where Ally had him off stage, edge guarding him with back airs.
Man, one thing that Rich Brown does like better than nearly everybody is he throws out those fares like millimeters before he touches the stage, and all of a sudden they find their way out.
Oh, what a great trade here for Ally, throwing out the big fireball F smash, gonna send Mewtwo flying and get him a 4th stock in his pocket.
That is amazing work by Ally here. SoCal's gonna have to try and find some sort of answer to this. Rich Brown has got to step it up and get the stock off and then get another one. He has to not let another stock go.
Yep, that is true. He needs to just kind of shut the door here on Ally. Ally retreating this Smash platform, knowing that Shadow Ball is looming, but oh, that air dodge was a little bit out of place. That's going to eat Ally's stock, send him down to his final 1. And yet he's still in a pretty decent place here against Rich Brown. A little bit of a percent lead here.
He's got a bit of a percent lead. Ally, though, as we know, as we saw earlier, this big combo game is going to come into play. Rich Brown has to play with immaculate spacing, otherwise Ally's going to run rough shot all over him.
And you can see the way Ally plays Mario. He plays it a little bit almost like a Marvel player, where he looks for resets in your combos to just, get the highest reward out of every single punish. And there, he was looking to get that air dodge and forward air, just missed the spacing slightly.
Ally he has such unique things. It's like he almost unless it's a guaranteed sort of bread and butter thing, he's always trying something new. He's always throwing something new at you. So you're like, Ally, why did you think about that? And he's like, I don't know, I'm just that good.
He's just fluent in Smash. You can just tell it.
Yeah.
Watching him play, he's just fluent in this game.
He can, doesn't Ally speak 3 languages?
He does.
4 including Smash?
French, Spanish,
English, and Smash.
And Smash. There you go. 4 languages. He really wants to take this stock, though, on Rich Brown. Getting 5 stock to be a huge win here for the Midwest, but he's got to play very patiently now that they're back in this neutral.
Oh, but that up smash is going to take care of it. That's exactly what Rich Brown couldn't do. He overextended with that dash attack. and caught the lead head of Mario for it.
It looked like Ally kind of baited him to go for that dash attack just by kind of doing these little empty hops and landing and shielding. Rich Brown didn't really know how to anticipate Ally's movement. Now he gets that neutral air, but not going to be able to land the Shadow Claw out of it. Rich Brown's just trying to seal out this stock now patiently.
We're going to see back throw here is going to set him up off stage. He gets back to that platform. He called an Uber and it picked him up just in time.
Fortunate for him, that Shadow Claw was looming. He saw Rich Brown posturing to just get that forward air to land on Ally when he was that far off the stage, and that would have been pain.
And again, Rich Brown is one of the absolute best at throwing out the fair.
Woo! That spike not going to be enough to send Ally off the top with the ground bounce.
I'm not even sure that he really expected to hit it because it was like very, very far to the left where he got that hitbox for it. So he wasn't able to follow it up as fast as he normally would. But regardless, does clean it up there with that up throw, and only 5 stocks lost. So
even then, Ally looks disappointed. He was like, I could have had that 6th.
Yeah, I totally could have done that. So it looks like we're going to send out, this is kind of what we talked about at the jump right while we were listening to Kal-El hype you guys up, is that we were pretty sure as soon as we saw Rich Brown, we were going to see Dark Shad to take out his Mewtwo.
Yes, this is going to be the Ryu versus Mewtwo matchup, and this is a matchup where it should be pretty... I'm not going to say like it's a guarantee that Dark Shad will at least take the Mewtwo stock, but it's Mewtwo versus Ryu. Like, if Ryu looks at Mewtwo funny, that's just going to send the stock flying off the top of the stage.
It's like an origami crane versus a sledgehammer.
I was going to say a bulldozer.
Yeah, a bulldozer. Like, the Rich Brown's origami crane is very elegant. It's very stylish. It looks really, really good. And then you have Dark Shad's Ryu, which is like, hey, I'm just going to land on you and Shoryuken. And it just works. And it's great.
So here we go. That is going to be Ally, the big looming person in the gray. Gray is Tyrant. Green is Ally. Sorry,
right.
I'm colorblind today. Grayed out there in the center. Dark Shad going to be sent up, trying to seal this stock on Mewtwo.
He wants to make sure that he doesn't lose one here, though. That's really important, is that Dark Shad cannot afford to lose a stock here. Ally gave them a really, really huge lead. All Dark Shad needs to do is get this quick stock off of thing, and they're a full person up on this without like a whole lot of worries because you still have Zenoto looming in the wings. And
Dark Shad gets the counter pick, don't forget. So we're going to get a even shorter stage in Dreamland. That ceiling going to be pretty low.
Dreamland is especially good for Ryu. Not just because, I mean, the ceiling is the same height as like Final Destination, but if Dark Shad traps or gets Rich Brown on one of these platforms, he's already that much closer to the ceiling, and that can be doom for Mewtwo at like 60 with a Shoryuken.
Indeed, yeah, it can be very scary if you're a Mewtwo player on this stage. But right now, this is going to be Rich Brown getting off to a pretty good start, but now he's stuck in the corner here, and this is where Dark Shad can just add on a bunch of percentages, keeping you in the corner, very much like a Street Fighter game. Yeah, and then that's what Dark Shad has really excelled at, is getting himself into like that Street Fighter sort of style, like where he puts your back to the wall and just forces you to commit to a decision to try and escape, and then punishes that decision. And right, it only took 2 combos or such from Dark Shad to really take a lead here. And now this is a tense situation, actually, for Mewtwo. That could have been death right there, honestly. He hadn't used a Shoryu at all to that point. Now he's throwing him out a little bit more, tried to read a roll there. Dark Shad's got to be a little bit careful, though. Rich Brown is nothing to sleep on. Very, very powerful Mewtwo player. Probably second to only Abadango. I would concur. We've seen Rich Brown put up some serious results lately. Back air, though. Almost enough. Hits him with that heavy heel drop. If you're SoCal, you want to take at least this stock from Dark Shad. It's kind of imperative that you start to get the advantage back. Yeah, you're down 2 stocks already. You need to claw your way back in. And he goes for a Shoryu there, but it gets interrupted by a Shadow Claw. This is Rich Brown. What he needs to do, he needs to space properly and just make sure that he's not giving himself any chance to get Shoryu. Like, even if he has to play a lot more conservatively than he'd like to. Oh, how did he get that perfect shield out in time? I don't know, but that was amazing. Dark Shad landing perfectly there. He's going to get his stage control back, and this might be all he needs to get a Shoryuken. Oh, back air! Sends him the wrong way, though. That's going to be Mewtwo getting a 2 count. Yeah, that's a very lucky hit there. Like, he knew... Oh, but an up air! Gets him with the short little uppercut. The little And Dark Shad completes his objective. Right now, he has done his job. He's made sure they have a full character lead on SoCal to start out this crew battle. Anything else he can take at this point will help keep that lead going. It's just gravy. So
Who are you thinking SoCal is going to need here to try and take down Dark Shad? Because really they need someone who's going to either live a long time or get kills on Ryu quickly.
Oh, well, there you go. Aardvark already sat down.
Yeah, that's. I was literally going to suggest Arvar, and that's the way to do it. Like, send an Arvar immediately against Dark Shad. That's got to be the plan from the jump if I were them.
Indeed. I do agree with you. I think they really thought this through. It's going to be the Villager-Ryu matchup. We're going to see Arvar play. He doesn't actually play, like, too campy or anything.
No.
But he just plays very disruptive. Like, he's just going to wall, and that's what you need to do against Ryu.
Not only what you need to do against Ryu, you need to do against Dark Shad. You need to frustrate Dark Shad. That's how you beat the mammoth Ryu that is Dark Shad, the guy who's been pushing the meta and getting amazing wins over Leo, over
Larry Lur. Larry Lur, all sorts of wins, man.
Yeah,
he's been killing it.
He's been rising up the ranks of that, and recently just got placed, what is it, number 5, number 6 on the Midwest PR?
6, I think.
Yeah.
Not quite top 5, but he might get there soon enough. And we're going to stick with Dreamland here for what a quick. This is like game 4, right?
This is technically would be the 4th matchup.
It is 4 members of SoCal to the 5 full stocks of Midwest at this point in time. Arvar has the task of taking out Dark Shad in this 1 versus 1. We have an hour on the clock. I don't think a timeout is going to be on the order here.
But that's the thing is also Arvar is because there's no time. Like he can still play very, very conservatively. Because his goal is to frustrate Dark Shad and get him mentally off his game. Because that's what we've seen on Twitter from him. That's what we've seen at all times. Is really the way to beat Dark Shad is to get him off his game. And right now Arvar is looking pretty darn good at it.
The axe is available here. I don't think it's going to be a really big. Oh, he did go for a big swing there. Gets the whiff. Surprised to see him pulling that out here at low %. Oh, bowling ball flying down from these Dreamland platforms is actually pretty scary for Shad if he needs to approach.
That's one of the big reasons that I think Arvar is the right pick here is that because Ryu either has to use his side B, which comes straight to the ledge or maybe a little bit above it, and then he has to shore you up, which is nearly all vertical, that bowling ball is going to ruin his day. So he has to make sure that he stays on stage as much as possible because if Arvar's in position to drop a bowling ball on him, Dark Shad's going to eat it.
Oh, that tree got pretty close to Dark Shad again, but he's also still just really good at making sure he lands in perfect shields when he needs to.
Oh,
but that poke!
Tree!
I think the tree and the axe both hit his shield, and that caused a poke. And that's going to give SoCal a lead in this particular game. They need to take 3 stocks clean to get an even situation.
Yeah. Now, I would say Arvar does have that Hadouken, EX Hadouken in there, but he lets it go there. I thought maybe we could definitely see a possible combo with that. But he gets the spike, but Villager's coming back. Oh, just gets 1 balloon. He was looking for 99 red balloons, but he only got 1.
Unfortunate here for Dark Shad. He found the spike he needed. But this is Villager.
Villager comes back. Any other character's dead there, but Villager's like just laughs in the face of death.
All right, jabs coming out. Arvar is still stuck in this corner, but you saw how effective the corner pressure was at making sure Rich Brown couldn't get anything going in the neutral. Arvar just seems to thrive there. He's been so content to just sit.
Oh, but there's a great stock. That is a very necessary stock for Dark Shad. Arvar was looking to not lose one at all, and he was in a really good position. As much as Dark Shad likes to corner pressure, Arvar doesn't mind being in the corner, as you were saying. So really, this is the ideal matchup for him. That's a huge stock for Dark Shad.
Right. Dark Shad needs to take 2 stocks to keep the Midwest lead at where it was.
Oh my gosh, that
focus attack was actually pretty ballsy.
Because I'm not even sure that Dark Shad knew that tree was going to grow, to be honest with you. Because only a few drops of water from his watering can landed on it. So it kind of grew out of nowhere. It's very lucky that Dark Shad was in that focus.
Arvar is pretty good at being ambiguous with that tree growing.
That's a great word for it, Sturm. Ambiguous is just you're never really sure how many drops of water. He is, though. That's the key.
And look at that. When he plants it in the center of the stage, it gives him so much stage control. Dark Shad needed to respect that hard. And there, that up smash going to seal the deal. Multi-hit move, make sure no focus attack goes through it.
New Year's celebration, a couple of, 1 week late, but the fireworks still going off in Dark Shad's eyes.
Yeah, Dark Shad needs to find a way in here. Arvar has really just kept him out and held the center stage.
This is actually a really big comeback for SoCal. This brings them right back into it. And honestly, Dark Shad has to hope for a spike or something right here because I don't see him being able to.
We already saw the spike it was 90 after the hit, and Arvar still had the 2 count on it, and he lived.
Yeah, he's got to hope for something big here because I don't see him doing enough damage to get another stock off of anything. He's got to get some sort of gimp or something, which is very difficult to do against Villager, but
Like we said at the jump, though, Darkshad needs to take 2 stocks to keep the lead where it was that Ally set, to keep the pace, and as long as you're ahead, keeping pace is what you need. Oh, you know, putting that EX streak or Hadouken in your pocket is super useful for Villager because it's a multi-hit. It can stop the focus attack landing tricks.
Oh wow, up air doesn't get the triple turnip though, so that's the only reason that Darkshad's still living here at 130%.
Arvar looking for that roll read, not going to find it. With this Rage Ryu, though,
right,
he can
right
find
there,
stock.
he wanted to go with the Shoryu, but he didn't get it out in time. Like, he didn't get the iframes active because I definitely saw him wanting to go for it because Villager's always been throwing out the Lloyd and then going for either a grab or a punish. And that's exactly
the 3 turnips, what he wanted.
That's exactly what he tried to do there, too, is he tried to, because Villager's been following that Lloyd rocket and then going for a punish. Darkshad tried to follow it up, get him with a Shoryu to try and get like a cheeky little kill there, but Arvar too smart for that, reads it the second time, gets the kill.
Very excellent play from Arvar. Is gonna give SoCal a stock back, but
yeah,
they
but
still
now
have
we're
a little
gonna
work to do. I cannot believe that this matchup's actually happening.
No, this is I totally believe it because who else do you send out to fight Arvar? Like no, I mean I'm being serious here, Sturm. Like honestly, like if I'm the Midwest, like I don't want to waste Yeti's Toon Link on it because no one zones better than Villager in this
Arvar
game.
was telling me he actually likes Villager in the matchup.
Yeah.
So.
But I mean that's what I'm saying is like who like you don't want to put Yeti up against that because no one zones better than Villager.
Right.
That's what Yeti and his Toon Link like to do. And then you
could put up Yeti versus like Tyrant.
Yeah, exactly.
Possibly.
But like Zenoto, you want to save him as your anchor because he's so clutch. He's so overbearing sometimes. So
I was thinking of putting in Ned.
The only problem is though is I don't see his Cloud being able to like I think Villager Cloud's actually not that great.
It's not that great for Villager.
Yeah.
A lot of Villager mains hate it.
Right, but what I'm saying is because he has the stock lead, he can play it however he wants, and there's no time, so he doesn't have to worry about anything. He can just sit in that corner and make like Ned can charge limit all he wants. He doesn't have to do anything. Like all he has to do is get a little bit of chip damage, and then.
But that's why you send in Ned.
Really?
Yeah, because you get limit all you want.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Cloud's great in crew battles. You don't have, there's no like onus to rush.
Yeah.
So you can sit back, charge limit. Like, you can basically just have limit up 90% of the time, especially against slow Villager.
What I was thinking is Arvar's style of play would just zone out Ned so much because again he's the kind that get flustered.
All right, well this is happening.
My mistake. Thank you for the correction, Sturm. I appreciate that.
Let's get hype. I'm gonna commentate a Villager Ditto. It's gonna be awesome. There's gonna be some. This is actually like maybe the highest level Villager Ditto I've ever seen.
Yeah,
so let's go.
This is a legit Ditto.
They switch away from the lower ceiling of Dreamland. Keep the tri-platforms when they pick Battlefield, and this is going to be the start of Villager Ditto here. Arvar is the yellow-shirted Villager on the left. MJG is default Villager on the right. So let's get down to business. We got slingshots, we got Lloyds, we got trees already, and it's only been 20 seconds.
There's actually been, I think this is going to be a lot more active of a fight than people think it's going to be. Like, these guys have so much.
Oh my gosh.
These guys have so much that they can do. Like, they can go as deep as they want. They can throw projectiles at any time. They have all kinds of range with this stuff. It's going to be really, really interesting, I think.
How did he... Man, I don't know how these people are dodging trees right now. They're so good. Whoa, okay, double Lloyd. There's a jank thing or two in this matchup.
No,
you can pocket bowling balls in this matchup. You can do a lot of silliness.
Not only can you pocket bowling balls, you can... Oh, MGG!
All right, yeah, he made it.
You can double pocket bowling balls. Like, you can... Like, a double pocket of bowling balls is going to kill it like 10.
MJG walling out very well here. Got the stage. And there he gets a sweet spot slingshot, but not enough to kill.
Oh my gosh. You know, who better to know how to edgeguard a Villager than a Villager?
I kind of love it. It's like almost like some Dragon Ball Z fighting in the air stuff.
Oh, that up tilt, though, is very dangerous. It's a really strong, underestimated kill move that Villager has, that little twig twirl.
I don't know if it would have killed yet on Battlefield, but you're right. It is a potent kill option here. And MAG playing very patiently, not going to really try to overextend to hit those balloons.
Oh, great call there from Arvar. Guessed that MJG would jump, and he absolutely did. Oh!
Okay, everyone's... I'm so scared every time someone gets stuck in those little floats.
I'm clenching my teeth every time like they get off stage because anything can happen. Because as long as they get hit, they're coming back from anywhere. So all it's gonna... Oh, the sapling disappeared
at the right time for MJG.
Oh, he goes for the grab, but Arvar definitely dodging it, and now he is tied up to this percent lead.
Looking for MJG to roll into that tree. MJG not going to fall for it. Gets the back throw for his trouble. That's the stock.
The very powerful back throw just sends him far enough. Mere millimeters from being safe was Arvar, but unfortunately we had a wall master from Zelda make an appearance and just was like, nope, come with me.
I wonder if he had time to do the Lloyd cancel on the side, but
clearly not.
I assume if he died, he didn't have time to do it because this is Arvar. He knows exactly how that works.
Yeah, these are two like villager masters here.
Keep putting the slingshot in your pocket and throwing it out. That looks so silly.
Whoa, wow, that was he expected Arvar to go low because Arvar's been going low.
It really seems like Villager has to commit to get back onto the ledge. Like, you either commit to the balloons or you commit to riding the Lloyd rocket. And it looks like the other Villager who's on stage can really have, like, a field day with your recovery there. So this is a situation where losing advantage state can equate to a ton of percent. And we haven't really seen an effective edge guard, but they've been effective at least giving you percent.
MJG, dude, I swear to God, his feet were tickling the blast zone there. He went so low.
Getting the trip hitbox on that slingshot. Sweet spot, neutral air, not going to be enough. This is MJG with another 2 count. And he needs to take his time.
Oh, great juke there from MJG. I'm waiting.
Nice bait.
I definitely expected, and so did Arvar, that MJG was going to try for the tree pocket, and he does go for the pocket, puts himself out of position, and gets hit by a sweet spot slingshot. That's a tongue twister right there. Sweet spot slingshot. I'm proud of myself for saying that right.
I'll pat you on the back. You earned it, buddy.
Thank
okay, so that's going to put SoCal, again, 1 stock behind. MJG really wants to seal out this stock of Arvar. He does not want to let them continue their momentum back into this crew battle.
Whoa,
baby! Villager can go for some of the hardest reads in like the book.
And it's so safe, too. Like, he doesn't really even have to...
He can read the jump get up with the tree, and then he can read the roll. Oh, baby! We got a game!
It's on now. It's on.
MJG has to run away for like a minute.
No, because he can just throw the tree right now if he wanted to. Like, it's the
Oh, he B reverses the pocket to get out of there. Okay.
Oh my God.
We are back to 0. What?
Oh, he footstooled him! Arvar was like, no, I am done with your shenanigans. I have had enough of your shenanigans.
You've got it. This is so silly.
This might be my favorite match of all time in a crew battle.
Okay, MJG lost the stock that he really couldn't afford to lose. But he is still pretty close to sealing this one out.
Not going to do it, but is going to set him up off stage.
There's that Lloyd momentum cancel we were talking about.
Oh, good tech.
Okay, MJG's living. Double tree action happening over here on the left side of the stage.
That's a hotel I stayed at once.
I'm so sorry.
I know, it wasn't very good. I gave them a really poor review on WoW.
Lots of Lloyds.
So many
Lots
Lloyds.
of Lloyds. All right.
The Lloyd volley. This is like watching like that old Chinese thing where they shoot out all the rockets.
And MJG really wants to seal this stock, but okay, back throw here.
That's one thing that MJG has been reading really well. He's been watching when Arvar is putting out. He's going to try and check him down. No, he doesn't get there in time. But yeah, MJG has been knowing when Arvar's throwing out these Lloyds and getting a lot of grabs off of it.
All right, now he's got Arvar off stage again. But he went a little low there for the edge guard.
Yeah, let him get back on. Just a slingshot assault here. Oh, he goes for the jab.
That's not going to do it yet either. Arvar has impeccable DI at the moment here.
That Nair is going to get him out of trouble now. MJG is climbing up there. Bowling ball could ruin his life here.
Arvar can find a hard read and then seal the stock. Now he doesn't even need it.
Oh, he's going to the other edge. Safe, getting away from that tree as far as he can. Oh, yeah, big axe swing.
Axe would have done it.
Trying to chop some lumber.
Oh, the pop-up keeps MJG alive. Okay, we have a
back throw!
Finish.
That'll do it! MJG takes it. What a ditto!
That was hype.
That was amazing.
MJG going to seal off the most important stock of that match.
Wow.
That's the final one.
Yes, and that keeps his team with stage advantage and with 1 stock ahead.
Now, the next task for MJG is going to be able to take another stock. And
yeah,
he needs to do that
that's all he needs
going.
to do is he gets to 1. You get 1, and you still have Yeti, and you still have Zenoto waiting in the wings.
You have Ned.
And then Ned could either be your next choice after MJG, or he could be your anchor, because Ned with an advantage.
I really like this pick, though, from SoCal. We're down to 4 players versus 3. MJG, though, on the top only has 1 stock remaining. They're going to be sending an Elegant to take on MJG, and Not a matchup that you would pick on paper, Luigi versus Villager, but Elegant knows this matchup so well. He plays Arvar all the time, has a very positive record.
And not only that, but if anybody, I think, could get one stock at any time from a Villager, it's going to be Luigi, because Luigi can just continually keep up off-stage pressure, on-stage pressure. His grab game is outstanding. He has the Shoryu locked and loaded at all times. Like, Luigi is a great choice for this.
He's just another great character to have in the back pocket in a crew battle. I really like this pick here. Elegant coming out on the right side of the stage. He's getting hyped. MJG is staying cool. Going to Dreamland, and it's going to be MJG jumping off the stage twice, as is customary.
Yep.
10 stocks to 9 is the advantage for Midwest. MJG needs to take one more to keep that advantage. 2 more to extend the lead.
And here we go. We are back to Dreamland. We've seen Dreamland 3 times now so far.
Popular stage.
Yes, indeed.
SoCal seems to like it. And this matchup is going to be all about just MJG kind of keeping the Luigi out. If you can keep Luigi out, you are going to be in great shape. And MJG, he's putting up a good start. But here's a quick 27% from Luigi. That's the thing, is Luigi gets in once, he can find big damage.
Oh, wow, he held that. That was amazing. That was so ballsy.
Ballsy. Nice.
Thank you.
I see what you did
Thank
there.
you for that. Wow,
Okay.
Elegant's got his back to the wall here. MJG's coming out hot.
All right, that's going to be a grab coming in here for Elegant. He's got Villager off stage. Again, you've seen what Arvar can do when he's in that corner. He does not mind the corner pressure.
No, like most, like I would probably say like almost every character does not want to have like their back to the ledge. But the Villager's like, man, I'll go ahead, Tom Nook, build my house here. I'll pay it off anyway.
That's the thing. He's just so persistent. He does not mind. He can take his time getting on the stage. He has tons of options there, like the stall with the Lloyd, like using the slingshot. That Lloyd covering the grab, making sure it was pretty safe at that poking range.
Doesn't get the lingering hitbox there. Oh, and he falls out, and he's going to go real deep for him.
That was super deep. Remember, this has gas, so he might not make it. But there, he pops straight up. Had
literally
just enough time.
Literally, I saw the hidden go dark. Like,
yeah, he just fell out of it, but you have a little bit of a jump when you run out of gas there, or if your balloons get popped. So that will keep MJG alive. Remember how important this stock is to keep momentum, keep the pace for the Midwest.
Oh,
but there
but
it
a
is,
great
the back air.
And wow, it is all tied.
That's what Elegant wanted, and he's getting SoCal pumped. Is going to be up to the Midwest to counterpick this, and I see Yeti standing up.
Oh yeah, let's go Yeti. Now, guys, if you'll probably hear him in the background at all times. But Minnesota is actually here in force, and they are infamously loud for their guys.
I always thought Michigan was the loudest scene in the Midwest until I went to a Minnesota tournament, and until Minnesota started regularly coming to Midwest Mayhems. Man, they get hype.
Yeah, Minnesota loves their own, and Yeti is really the shining star right now. He has been climbing up the ranks. Got number 16, I believe, on the Midwest PR. Did Yeti higher than both Scorpio and Shinjobi, which perhaps are better known. But Yeti has come on incredibly strong in the past 3 to 4 months.
Particularly doing well at these regional tournaments that he's gone to. So you see him hiding in the corner in this graphic, and you see Elegant almost looking up to challenge him here. That is the matchup we're going to get. And every time, as I'm looking at it, you see Zenoto and Tyrant also staring at each other.
Yeah.
I feel like that's our fate.
Yeah,
it's
really
going to be last stock, Zenoto versus Tyrant. I feel like that's just ticketed to be the matchup, Nightwing. Slojo taking a nap.
I don't think you're wrong. Shout out to Slojo, mean mugging his opponent earlier in a money match.
Slojo has the meanest mug in all of Chicago. Doesn't even matter, like, has nothing to do with, like, his personality or his gameplay.
No, Slojo's pretty nice.
Meanest mug. Yeah. Totally a nice dude. But that's neither here nor there. We've got the Minnesota Toon Link Yeti on the right. And, you know, SoCal has some Toon Link experience. They have Zan.
The unfortunate, it was supposed to be 7v7, but Zan was not able to catch his flight due to extenuating circumstances. And so it has dropped down back to 6v6, but JJ dropped out, so we are still going to see some Toon Link action.
Yeah, JJ volunteered to drop out,
yeah.
FYI. It wasn't like we kicked him out. Like, no, you're the worst. You're definitely number 7 on our team. It's just we asked if someone was willing to do it, and he chose to.
Not like Kal-El said, and we made fun of his hair, and he didn't want to play anymore.
This is going to be another matchup, though, just like the last one, where it is going to be someone trying to keep out and someone trying to get in. That one trying to get in is Elegant, the Luigi player on the left, wearing that janitor Luigi outfit.
He is. That's definitely custodial. Custodial Luigi. It's the closest thing to a plumber's outfit that we've ever had.
But it's Yeti's job to keep him out here. He's got his bombs and boomerang and his disjointed sword.
One thing I'll say about Yeti, if you're unfamiliar with the man, is that he has some absolutely nutty combos that he just pulls out of nowhere, like things that you've never seen before. It's like he took like the spirit of Ally and mashed it with like the aggressiveness and creativity of, say, like a Zenyu or even a Zage, the Pac-Man player. Like, just so much creativity coming out from Yeti.
All of his combos also really rely on zoning and predicting options.
His spacing is immaculate.
Yeah, you just see him trying to space, trying to make sure that there's always a boomerang and a bomb going in any particular direction, covering some angle. And if it's not going in that angle, he'll cover the other angle himself. Right now, he's just trying to kind of fade his way back onto the stage. Elegant has had stage control for a little bit of time here.
But percents are still even, though, and this is because obviously we are all tied up 9 stocks to 9. They started right from the jump here, so this is really up to anybody. This is a big swinging point for this matchup.
That bomb exploding and hitting both of them actually saved Yeti from a potential Cyclone Gimp.
Oh,
but there,
a great drop
pull.
kick there. Bomb pull was a little ill-advised, wouldn't you say?
Indeed, Elegant taking a really big stock, putting SoCal in the lead for the first time in this crew battle, and he's going to look to keep on the pressure and make sure that SoCal keeps this lead for the rest of the night.
Now, what Yeti is trying to do here is make sure that he A, keeps his spacing good, but B, he's got to make sure 100% of the time that he does not do anything that is overcommittal, because as you mentioned when Elegant was facing off against MJG, one grab, one in, and it could spell, 10s, 20s, 30s% like nothing.
Indeed. I love the patience that we're seeing from both players here. Yeti lost his first stock, but he's not playing impatiently and looking for a stock or anything. He's just waiting for Elegant to fall for his traps, and he knows these traps are safe. There were time and time again, the back air sending him off the side.
Just smacked him right in the nose, and he just didn't want any more of that, so he loses his stock.
That was like a brawl back air.
Yeah. Oh, wow, great shield there. That bomb just slowing down it enough.
And again,
Elegant doing... Oh, my gosh.
That was scary.
That was really scary.
All right, this is turned into an even game after it looked like Elegant had a pretty firm grasp on the first stock. Yeti slowed down the pace, and that's what he needs to do.
Yeah, Yeti is great at pace control. Like, he can go in, and match up with the aggressiveness of the best of them, but also is able to bring it back. But Elegant, on the other hand, is showing that it doesn't really matter what pace you're going at. He's still incredibly deadly because he's had the percent lead the entire match, so it doesn't really matter what the pace is. He's like, yeah, I'm still going to be all right.
Both players play patiently. But they play patiently in a different way. So, Elegant plays patiently because he knows he needs to take a sweet time to get in, but then when he gets in, he knows to turn up. Yeah, he plays patiently, just trying to keep out.
And another drop kick. Unfortunately, the sword swing just missed Elegant, and he ate both boots.
Oh, the bomb keeping Yeti from that grab combo.
One thing Yeti's noticed, and he's made a little bit of adjustments, is that a lot of times when he goes for the bomb pull or the boomerang swing, Elegant's been getting in with a grab, so he's been now using bombs to sort of cover that.
All right, he's going to get this up throw here and looking to get that air dodge coverage with the up air. Perfectly timed air dodge there by Elegant, though. He was very wise to avoid it.
Oh, he had the pop-up even that he wanted, but he wasn't in position. Yeah, the bomb exploded a little bit earlier on Elegant.
Yeti still is just trying to slow this down. Like, he knows he's at 60%. That's a big number, but he can still seal out a stock at any given point in time.
Good Zare usage to keep Elegant away from him. That's one problem that Yeti has had in this matchup, is keeping Elegant away from him, and now he seems to find the answer here with these bombs and Zare mix-ups.
These fireballs from Elegant are actually kind of posing kind of a problem because they're going through the bomb.
Right.
And so Yeti needs to change his approach angle.
Wow, that was everything that Yeti threw out. Elegant just like neo'd it. Oh, and he gets
no tech!
Oh, he had to have that tech, and he did not. Unfortunately, the Elegant's Luigi is just too much for Yeti, and now, in fact, switches the advantage over to SoCal's side.
It looks like Zenoto's standing up here. They're going to send him in to seal out the Luigi stocks, and I'm curious about this decision. They really don't want to send in Ned versus Luigi, I suppose. They're going to save him for the very final round.
Hasn't SBF beaten Ned at least once?
I don't think so.
No? I know he normally puts it to him.
Well, SBF puts it to people, but
yeah.
I don't think it's happened in a long time.
That's a good point. But so far, Elegant has been the MVP.
SoCal opening up a decisive advantage in that particular game. They are now up 3 members to 2. And that is going to be Elegant putting the team on his back. He already has 4 stocks to his name.
Yeah, he took 1 off of MGG, all 3 from Yeti, and only lost 1 himself. So
Zenoto looking to even this up, not lose a stock against the Luigi here.
But if anybody is the man to do it, it's going to be the man Zenoto, who is Winter Gear Zenoto today. He is
Winter Gear.
You know how like a lowland form you get all summery. he is Wisconsin form Zenoto right now.
Wisconsin form design. I totally agree with you. He's got the droopy dog ear hat and the headphones right on top of it for some reason. Apparently that works. That's something that you can do, from what I'm told.
I guess that's a thing.
It is a little chilly in the venue, so I don't blame him.
Yeah, it's not warm.
Zenoto does have great Luigi experience himself versus low 1 in his own region.
Yeah, and that might be a function of this. Okay, Elegant.
Right. Getting stuck in the wall.
Because it's funny.
They're going to restart here on Smashville, and here we go. We're getting right into it. Zenoto immediately not opting to pull a banana, knowing that Elegant was looking to kind of start an approach based on that timing.
Yeah, I have a big feeling that this is going to be probably the most power shield that you'll ever hear successively, because of how aggressive both these guys have played when they get in, and how great they are at power shielding. Already you just hear ping, 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 ping.
Luigi's offense is so explosive when he gets in. It really has been one combo and maybe 1 or 2 reads to get him to 95% on a Zenoto. And an aggressive Luigi Cyclone going to give him stage control again, but he falls off the stage. That lets Zenoto back in.
Oh. Fends off that grab with the first couple of frames of an aerial. And right now, Zenoto is kind of not... Doesn't seem like he's been able to find his footing.
No,
maybe that match with Slenderman is still weighing on his mind.
Elegant is looking clean at the moment here, and he's putting work on Midwest. And even there, the banana grab misses. But
Very rare from Zenoto.
This grab will give him the time of day to have this stage control, and now he's putting on great pressure. This is the Zenoto we know.
Yeah, where you feel hopeless because you're just like, how do I do anything? But of course, I mean, all these guys, like, we've seen a lot of similar characters from both teams, so they have so much experience. Obviously, Elegant's going to play the infamously great SoCal Diddy Kongs, which, you know, obviously K9's up there, but also Zero lived in SoCal for quite some time, so.
Oh, how did he air dodge in time to get out of that up smash? I don't even know. Zenoto. All right, that was a weird button. But you know what? We're all living here.
Wow, that was a great dodge there. That was a Matrix-esque dodge there from Zenoto. Like, he just kind of jumped over the down smash and is able to stick his own feet out. Oh, that's going to do it!
There it is! Zenoto, down 173% on this stock, takes first blood.
Doesn't matter. It's a crew battle. You take as much damage as you want. As long as you don't lose that stock, we Gucci.
Neutral air does make him lose that stock, though, and that is big here. SoCal needs to keep the pressure going.
Yeah, no, their momentum is everything right now, and you know, they're in the Midwest house, Midwest crowd. You know, having the advantage is absolutely vital to this team right now, and if Zenoto can snatch that away, it may be difficult for Tyrant or anybody else for that matter to bring it back.
And remember how much of a beast Zenoto is in crew battles. He had 1 stock and he 3-stocked Abadango.
Yeah.
At the SoCal, at the Japan versus Midwest at Big House.
Yeah,
so
just completely annihilated Kameme, and then 3-stocked Abadango.
It was insane. I was like, I didn't believe that could happen, but it did. But anywho, this is Zenoto. Now he's lost the stage control, and that was an aggressive Luigi Cyclone gimp attempt again.
He just can't lose his stock. Like, that is what is key right now. He cannot give in to any Luigi shenanigans.
Oh, that could have gone either way.
Uncharacteristic miss there. But a forward smash. Unfortunately, Elegant landed on the stage. He was probably going for the ledge there, wouldn't you think?
I do agree. That probably was a Cyclone to the ledge. Whiffs, forward smash seals it, and that is exactly what Zenoto needed to do. Only losing 1 stock. He gets to face, I believe it's going to be Tyrant.
Probably Tyrant, or you think they're going to save?
I think they saved Zenyu for Ned, if you're SoCal here.
Yeah, I agree.
Zenyu played Ned at 2GG Zero Saga in losers first round of top 32 or whatever it was. Won 3-1.
Yes.
And Zenyu and Ned played at the weekly Poplar.
Yes.
And
that was 2 days ago.
And Zenyu won 2-1. So Zenyu, if this does come down to Zenyu versus Ned, which is what it's looking like, of course, you have to think it's advantage SoCal at least at this time. Even though it really could go either way, this is down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen.
No, this is
two.
I mean,
5 stocks to 6.
If you're a Midwest homer, this isn't what you wanted to see. You wanted to see a Zero Saga-esque stomp from one side, that side being the Midwest. But I'm really happy as a viewer and as a commentator that we're getting you to bring you this amazing action that looks like it could go down to the last people.
Don't get me wrong, I am a Midwest homer, but I do think that the bigger the crew is, the more advantage SoCal has, just because they have such a deep, deep talent pool.
Agreed.
And that is why 7 versus 7, well now 6 versus 6, is definitely going much more even. So here we go. We are starting again on Smashville. It's going to be Meta Knight versus Diddy Kong, and we've seen Tyrant give Zenoto fits in the past, but they haven't played in a little bit of time.
Right. It's been a little bit since Zenoto has had to face off against an exceptionally talented Meta Knight. Also, so he's got to try and hopefully.
It might have even been pre-Meta Knight nerf.
Yeah. It's
oh,
been
I
some
could be
time.
wrong on that. I could be wrong. I totally admit.
I mean, obviously there's like technology.
Uh-oh. Almost
wow.
enough.
Well, that was okay. Okay, Zenoto, never mind. You're good.
I like Zenoto not like he could have overextended and kept going for like a raw back air there if he wanted to, but I do like him slowing it down because Meta Knight could reverse that edge guard in an instant.
Yeah.
So you want to play conservative.
Speaking of things reversing right now, we almost saw an exact like remix
situation.
Yeah, where Tyrant just kept carrying Zenoto.
Oh, he's looking for the up air string combo here.
Oh, wow, great grab. And again, knowing that he was going to slide off, that's some stuff that that MK can do that a lot of people don't realize because he slides so much off that grab. Almost Falcon-esque how much he slides. And it can get some crazy edge guards from that. So you always have to be dead on with your DI to avoid that if you're Zenoto.
Shoutouts to Zan, PG Zan, even though he couldn't make it. He is here to fact check me on Twitter. He told me that Tyrant and Zenoto played at EVO.
Thank you.
And that would have been post-patch Meta Knight, so just FYI.
Oh,
that read was huge, but he missed
he
barely.
He absolutely had the read, but didn't. I don't know how that missed. It was right there.
We've seen that happen a bunch with Arvar's trees.
Yeah.
They've just barely missed their mark.
Home field advantage.
And exactly even percent right now here.
It could not be closer on this stock right now. Oh my gosh. Obviously I'm pulling for Zenoto, who has the C9 Zenoti tag.
I don't know what a Zenoli is, but here we go. Sounds like it goes well in a cannoli. But here we are.
Sounds like it is a cannoli.
Zenoto's looking for Meta Knight to overextend a bit, and so is Meta Knight in the reverse.
Oh, and he almost did it again, but again, really, really good wherewithal there from Zenoto to not let himself get caught by the slide-off edge guard.
Yeah, Zenoto's recovery has been very impeccable here versus Meta Knight, as it has to be, because Meta Knight can cover your recovery so many ways. He has a ton of jumps, and he can be very patient with your low recoveries.
All right.
Again, I'm not sure how that up tilt missed, and that could have been the stock for Tyrant. Sorry, for Zenoto.
There has been some questionable. Oh, and that Uber platform comes just in time, but it doesn't kill.
Tyrant not going to overextend, looking for a shuttle loop KO there.
Yeah, if you would have missed the shuttle loop. All right, we're even now. We're even. How long? For how long remains to be seen, but.
The optimal strategy here for Zenoto is to keep his back to the edge so that dash attack won't do anything, but instead, Tyrant just sniffs out a short hop, gets the jump, run forward up smash, and that's going to give Tyrant the stock. He needs to take one more here to get Midwest to their last man.
Zenoto trying to space these back airs out, throwing multiple ones per jump, but Tyrant bobbing and weaving like Muhammad Ali, rest in peace.
This is good spacing here from Tyrant, I do agree. He's just holding the center of the stage. Now that he knows that he can sit at this little range, Zenoto won't pull a banana.
Yeah, right. If he's like third stage, quarter stage, like it's not where Diddy can do a whole lot. And unfortunately also means
this is scary.
This is
the back
really
air coming
scary.
out, but the last hit misses.
Last hit miss. Actually, I mean, I got to imagine that's amazing smash DI on the part of Zenoto there to get out of it.
Oh, I do agree.
Going in the whole time and then smashing hard in on that first hit to get on the other side of Meta Knight.
Anything less would have killed him, you have to think. But this is the way Zenoto needs to play right now. He needs to not give Tyrant an inch. He needs to just find this percent slowly but surely, the way Diddy Kong is built, and just take these little back airs, little forward airs until you finally get a kill confirmed. That banana actually messing up Tyrant's up airs.
Run off fastfall back air is going to give Zenoto the stage control. Really smart option there. That platform has actually been coming in clutch on both sides. Really excited to see how these guys are going to keep using that because it's been a lot very different from what we've been expecting. Oh, no jab reset.
Jab lock. That's going to let Zenoto actually monkey flip his way out of that and get the grab.
Oh, and what Tyrant was hoping there for is that Zenoto would boldly go for the banana, but did not, in fact, do that.
Zenoto knew that his run forward up smash would whiff, so he went for that forward air instead, even though it was less reward.
Exactly, but good damage because now anything pretty much is going to take down the relatively fluffy Meta Knight.
And Meta Knight is pretty light, as it turns out. Oh, but he's going to find his way out of the detailed up smash, kill confirmed.
Yeah, it was the very edge of the detailed hitbox, so it sent him low and far, so wasn't able to get the follow-up. Now this is almost a repeat of Zenoto's first stock, where one of them is living way too long. Zenoto, remember, lived to 173. Now Tyrant up to 152. You can't let Meta Knight do that.
If he keeps this rage, it can be really scary, but Zenoto will mix up the recovery and get up.
Back throw.
That's
yes,
it.
Okay.
Stocks
Even up
are tied
again.
again. This is so close.
This could be the it. Like
that.
Oh my gosh.
Not enough. Zenoto gets the 2 count, and as long as he's alive, he has a chance here.
Where there's life, there's hope for Zenoto. Oh, but he tried to DI out of that gentleman.
That was the forward tilt.
Was it the forward tilt? Sorry,
tilt.
tried to DI out of the forward tilt, and unfortunately just couldn't. He was right in range for it.
That's going to give SoCal the 4-3 advantage going into Midwest's final player. It is going to be Unrivaled, the hometown, Ned, coming up here. He's got to see. Oh, my. Oh, excuse me. I'm so hype I can't even speak. He has to seal the stock on Tyrant and take 3 more to win this for the hometown.
Think we'll see Bowser?
Not even a little bit.
I'm kidding. No, the reason I bring it up is because last week there was Ignition, or not last week, 2 weeks ago, there was Ignition that I attended, and we saw Ned's Bowser beat Big Mac in a really zany finish.
Right now there's a Meta Knight on the screen, so there's no universe in which he picks Bowser.
I know,
so
but it's really funny that everyone is now like, oh, hey, I have a Bowser.
I appreciate you dreaming big, Nightwing. I appreciate you dreaming big, but this is going to be Cloud Meta Knight on Battlefield. Very conservative stage pick here for Ned. All right, yeah, Tyrant, you got to run off the stage and die.
Twice, thanks to Zenoto.
Now if you're Ned, you're like, we got to restart. I staled my up air.
It's all right. He's throwing out all these back airs.
All right, here we go. It is so imperative for Ned that he takes this stock without losing one.
He cannot. He cannot.
To go into the final set, where it will be Zenyu taking up the rear for SoCal. Unless Tyrant can seal this out 3-0, which is definitely possible.
The edge guards are on right now, though. Lots of aerials.
I thought he might have been able to like sneak out a footstool there or something.
Wow, Tyrant is just going off on Rival Tournament's own Ned right now.
But he can up air in return, and that's basically going to even out this game. Only 20% separating him.
Yeah, but now Ned has limit online, and that's where the match doesn't really start until Ned has limit.
That is 100% true. You see how much more fluent Ned is with movement with Cloud when he has this limit. He loves to dart in and out of your effective ranges and auto-cancel all of his aerials while he's got this limit. He'll hold it for as long as possible.
Just shucking and jiving.
Until he finds a confirmed way to kill you with a cross slash or a climb hazard.
Yeah, he just moves, grooves, shucks, jives, everything that you can think of that a great Cloud player do, Ned does. His movement is absolutely stupendous. Some of the best in the game, period, is when he has this limit Cloud.
Tyrant getting the shuttle loop hit here to extend for damage, but it won't be enough to kill. This is Battlefield.
Oh, great nair there. Retreating nair to stop Tyrant's approach. Ned has got to find this stock, though. His percent's at 96. Anything, any misplay right now could cost him.
If Ned sniffs out Tyrant charging a forward smash like that, he can actually just rip a limit blade beam and it'll hit him right in the face. That's something Tyrant's got to be really careful of. Ned doesn't really usually pick limit blade beam as an option, but it's something that can happen.
In fact, I'm not sure I've ever seen Ned use limit blade beam, but obviously he knows it's a thing, so...
On Battlefield, they won't even kill that early, so it's just technically something that could happen.
He knew the regrab, gets him with a down tilt, but isn't able to follow up with anything, but so far he hasn't been able to land. Oh, no attack!
Yeah, not at the percentile.
Oh, but he gets the grab!
There's a climb hazard!
And we're all popping off back here. I'm popping off. The crowd's popping off. Sage is popping off.
Last game. Woo! It wasn't Tyrant Zenoto. We saw Tyrant Zenoto.
We did see Tyrant Zenoto.
But it wasn't Tyrant Zenoto to seal out this crew battle. It is going to be Zenyu, the Mario Master himself.
Now, as we heard from PG Zan, and also from you, they have faced multiple times
recently.
And
that's within the past month or 6 weeks.
Exactly, and Zenyu has had the advantage.
Ned has taken games, and they have been close. At least the one at Poplar Creek was close on Thursday. I couldn't tell you the result of the one at Zero Saga. That one was off stream.
Yeah, if anybody out there knows what the result of the Zero Saga was, please tweet us at Nightwing2024.
Zenyu won at 3-1. I can tell you the result. No. I just didn't know the games.
No, yeah, tell us like more about
how it went. Yeah. Okay. Fair. Run it back to Battlefield.
Which is, I mean, it's a great stage for both characters. I've often, you can quote me as saying that Battlefield Cloud might be the best character in the game, but right up there is Tri-Platform Mario.
Tri-Platform Mario is pretty good. But this is going to be Cloud running away a lot in this matchup. He needs to play the keep away. This is going to work kind of like Elegance Luigi, or like fighting Elegance Luigi, where you just want to keep him out because when he gets in, it's going to be huge damage.
All right, now the match has officially started. He has said some stuff in Japanese.
This is what you got to do. You got to charge a limit. That gives you the ground speed boost, and now you can run away from Mario and combo him just as hard.
Oh,
even game.
And now
anyway.
now it's even. Oh, but Ned has overextended twice now and gotten caught by a Zenyu grab, so he has to be careful because you can't get grabbed by Mario all that much and hope to live very long.
And this is a nice grab coming out from Zenyu. Throw in Ned off the stage. That fireball looking to force him to burn that limit.
Did not have to burn it, though. Was able to just grab the ledge. And now he has Mario off stage and in the corner.
Oh,
and he
that's a big stock here.
Big stock. First one going to Ned. Advantage Midwest.
This is pretty big. If he can hold on, this is a game of inches is Smash. You just got to take every single advantage you can take and just build them on each other.
Oh, wow. Great usage of that second jump. Just waited to the last possible moment so that he wouldn't be in danger whatsoever.
Aggressive up B here coming out from Ned.
He's in a bad spot.
I didn't have time. That's going to even this up.
All right, back to even here. Great stuff there from Zenyu getting that edge guard. Very, very calm edge guard. Didn't go for anything flashy, didn't go for anything big. Just knew that he just had to keep Cloud just a little bit out of there and he'd be okay.
This is one of the things I love about Zenyu. He uses a lot of Mario's like underutilized tools. Like you see him using that down tilt on the ledge, just popping you up, waits to react to what you do, and then like makes a note in the back of his mind. And he's like, okay, that's what he does when I down tilt. Now I can read that in the future.
What we're seeing right now is that Zenyu realizes how much better Ned is once he has limit, and he is just staying on the man's face, preventing him from getting limit at all. Like every time that Ned has been without it so far, at the beginning of the game and now beginning of the stock, it has been pretty much the Ned show. But Zenyu has gotten all of his advantage off of limitless Ned, so he's got to try and make him burn this, maybe through a recovery, maybe through a whiff, but it's got to happen.
Indeed, but the thing is, limit is an inevitability here in this matchup. Cloud can run away and charge that limit, and he's got it online here, and this could equate to another stock.
Great nair to up air there. Knows that just Zenyu's trying to get his feet on terra firma. He's got to try and work that close combat grab game.
And Ned's taking his sweet time, waiting to actually react to Zenyu's approaches, and that's what he's got to do. Like, make Zenyu be a little bit less patient, and this is Zenyu slowing it down a little bit. You see him just holding the middle of the stage, shielding.
Lots of footsies right now. These guys are trying to look for an opening, trying to find that one chink in the armor that is going to let them get a kill.
Zenyu charging up his Flood. That's a pretty important tool in this matchup because you can just reset to neutral, but the up air, not enough.
Great up air. Good space back air there. Oh, but
he lets it rip, but he misses on the forward smash punish.
I wonder if that was him trying to turn it around and he didn't get it. Because Zenyu was like on top of him.
Ned taking his time to get back to the stage. This is so close.
Sir, my heart.
Oh, another barely whiffed read.
Life-saving tech right there. Oh, and he misses the down smash. Oh my gosh, fast falls to the ledge.
Ned playing safe, but his double jump's gone. Oh, and he sneaks into the ledge. Whoa. How is this so close?
We're going to see probably forward throw here. It gives him a chance to charge limit and get lots of stage control. Oh, goes to the forward tilt. We're going to see a back throw. No, he's living! The twoest of two counts, a John Cena 2 count.
He does have to burn limit here to get his charge back.
No, again!
Ned's staying alive barely, but no. Ned's going to take the stock.
He tried for the spike hitbox on it. He knew that he wasn't going to be able to survive.
This is so close. And there's a
Midwest chant going on behind us.
Big Midwest chant, but Ned's got to take the stock again without limit. And Zenyu playing so slow here. I love this play.
Shield's actually getting kind of small here.
And remember, there were a lot of missed punishes already on this stock, so Ned was very close to sealing it the other way.
Back air. It's going to give him time to charge his limit fully, I bet. Yes, he's going all the way. Gets a dash attack.
Not enough.
No, not quite. Wait, 176. There it is. There's the up air. And now we have a limit Ned at very low percent against a completely fresh Zenyu. 1-1. This is coming down exactly to the wire.
I'm freaking out, guys.
I cannot handle this right now.
This is so close.
I got my finger by the mic switch so that if I pop off, I don't burn you guys.
Anything can happen right now, but this is a big Zenyu combo coming out.
Huge damage. Huge damage.
Right back, though. Here come the up airs from Ned. Both players resetting. They know how much this means.
Oh, good back air. They're greatly spaced, and it was going to auto-cancel.
Cloud's off stage again. Zenyu's been so good against Cloud off stage, but Ned recovers without burning limit.
Oh, again, a really, really smart aerial there to land. Up air. Oh, and the percents are back to even.
Uh-oh.
All right, now, limit is
Mario can't land.
Right in range.
How did that not poke?
I don't know. I have no idea, man. No jump.
Oh, he just jumped back barely. Ned makes it back up to this top platform.
Oh,
lets it rip.
Goes for the Tiger Woods there.
Last hit a down air connects.
We're going to see a forward throw here to get him off stage. Going really deep. Oh,
down
wow. He went absolutely as low as possible there. I cannot believe that didn't hit.
Up smash from Mario should seal the stock here for SoCal.
Any smash, I think both sides, if it's near the edge, is going to do it. But up smash will certainly.
Another forward throw. This is scary for Ned.
Great pause there with that first.
Double jump's gone.
No jump.
This might be it.
Oh, and he gets the ledge!
Back! Let's another one rip. Down throw is the choice here for Zenyu. Does not go for back throw. Dash attack is going to let him charge limit to max.
All right, he's got limit. He's got limit.
Anything can happen. This is as close as it can get, folks. What is it going to be? Is it going to be Midwest? Or will SoCal finish the invasion?
Oh! He went big. This is going to be a big disadvantage for Ned here.
He's got to take the stock without limit. He gets the up air, though.
One more might do it.
Maybe. Zenyu gets the back air to seal it. SoCal wins.
Oh, my gosh. What a finish from the SoCal team. Ned just barely missing out, but what a finish. Now, this makes the series between Midwest and SoCal 1-1. Because we beat them at Big House 6, and they beat us here. So there's a rubber match coming somewhere.
But could that have been any closer?
Oh my God, my heart's stirring.
Oh
my God,
goodness.
Oh,
that was crazy.
Woo!
Again, a game of inches, if anything is.
That was. Oh my God, I got to decompress a little bit from that.
That was awesome. That was a great crew.
Awesome.
We saw a Villager Ditto.
We saw a Villager Ditto.
We saw elegant style on people.
Elegant was. I have to say, Elegant is absolutely the MVP of the crew battle.
He played so good.
Yeah, he faced off against 3 people and actually was able to completely eliminate one person without losing a stock, and that was Yeti. Or excuse me, only losing 1 stock against Yeti. And that awesome. Reset it. That gave the stage advantage. That gave the character and the player advantage back to SoCal. And of course, it doesn't matter because Ned was able to clutch it against Tyrant, and it was dead even going into it. And Zenyu just clutch. Zenyu's clutch. Man, congratulations to SoCal. From a Midwest guy who is one of the biggest Midwest homers there, nothing but respect for SoCal for coming into the Midwest house and pushing it to a Game 3 of the SoCal versus Midwest series.
I believe it's, if you count SoCal versus Midwest at Genesis 3, it'll be 2-1 SoCal.
I don't count that.
That's
pre-patch.
A year ago at this point.
Yeah, that's a whole different meta.
I actually don't know if there's going to be a Midwest crew at. No, it's just U.S. World and like the Canada Mexico alliance.
Is it?